But first, these students are doing something that hasn't been done in 15 years. After the break, we're going to tell you about their production of The Sound of Music and how it's helping revive a local community. But first, here they are singing one of the show's most popular songs, My Favorite Things. Take it away.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so
Welcome back. A musical hasn't been performed at the Community Center in Cedarburg for 15 years.
And that's about to change this weekend when the hall is filled with the sound of music. Joining us now is the director, Katie O'Regan. Welcome to the Morning Blend.
Hello, how are you?
Katie.
All these kids, how many do you have total in the show?
We have 44 total in the show.
44 total in the show. It's the sound of music.
Yes.
They haven't done a musical in Cedarburg for so long. Why not?
They haven't done a musical downtown Cedarburg for so long. We do musicals in Cedarburg at the PAC, which is the big theater, and this theater is the old theater where they used to always do theater. Since 1936 or 37, Cedarburg did all the shows downtown, and then they built the big PAC, and so you know, they just sort of transferred over. So there's some good school musicals. I directed a school musical in the fall, Beauty and the Beast, at that stage. But this is the first time ever in 15 years that there's a show downtown, so it's very, very exciting.
So why do you think it's important to bring this back to the downtown location?
You know, Cedarburg is this very historic, wonderful place that I know you, I've heard you on the morning. Yeah, I've heard you say that. Yeah, it's an amazing place. And so there's so much history in that building. And when you walk in the halls and perform on the stage, you can really feel it. There's a certain comfort there for all the people that have been there. And really, it's a community center. So I really love the idea that, you know, there's people playing basketball and pickleball and kids coming in to do it. So it's a very heartfelt community place. And so that's why I think it's so important to do theater there.
Yeah. I think it's great. We were kind of chatting during the break, and one of the things you said, which I think is so true for kids who perform in shows like this, is that it changes their lives.
It does change their lives.
Why do you say that?
I've directed shows with children for about 20 years, and I've had students that come back to me and say, the thing that I remember most about when I was 10 was being in the show, and they'll remember the lines, and they'll talk about how they felt, and that's why I do it.
It's such a group feeling. The kids have a camaraderie, and they just have a blast, I bet.
Yes, unlike sports, and I'm a big sports fan too. That's why I like the community center, because there's sports going on and there's theater. I think theater is a sport.
Yeah.
It's a team sport. And you don't compete with each other, so if you're competing on theater, you're in trouble. So it's a great thing for kids to learn, and they meet people, and then they make lifelong friends, and it's just a really positive experience for them.
Are there adults in this show too, or is it all children?
This is an all-children Sound of Music.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very talented, extremely so. So when you go to the show, you'll forget sometimes that they're children. They're that good.
Yeah, and the costumes, you know.
And the costumes.
Yeah,
and
they're great. So what kind of kids are you attracting, and where are they all from?
They're from Cedarburg, and they're also from Port Washington and the surrounding area. So we've had people from Milwaukee ask if they could come and audition. And, you know, that's not too far away. We're not far away, right?
Yes, right. Not at all.
So we're starting this program, and our next show is going to be in June for a different musical, the Dream Cafe musical.
Okay.
So we attract wonderful kids.
Do you do all children's casts for all these?
No, the Dream Cafe will be adult cast.
Okay.
And children cast.
Okay.
And that's a show that I'm shamelessly plugging my musical, The Dream
I
Cafe.
love it. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
We got to know what's coming next.
Yeah,
this one, though, is only this weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
And it's going on in Cedarburg.
Yes.
At the, again, what's it called? The center downtown. The community center, right downtown.
And it's with the Parks and Recs organization of Cedarburg. And Miko, who invited us to do this show there, is just wonderful. And the Parks and Rec of Cedarburg and the city of Cedarburg has opened their arms to us. So we're really very fortunate. Also on Saturday, there's a big event in Cedarburg where it's an art event. So if you come on Saturday, you can enjoy all Cedarburg all day and then come to the show at 4 o'clock or 7:30.
Do you need tickets ahead of time, or can you just walk in?
You can definitely walk in. You can buy them at Klare Productions online, or you can walk in too.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right.
Okay, well, we'll give the information then again so you can head out and see The Sound of Music. Again, going on this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 27th, 28th, 29th at the Cedarburg Community Center. You can get those tickets again at clareproductions.org. And now we have the cast singing The Sound of Music. Take it away, guys.